Hi guys, it's Inspirational Nails, and I'm so excited to show you this mat because it's amazing, and it is by UberChic. I will go ahead and link it down in the description box, but this is amazing for nail stamping. And if you are really love doing all different types of techniques with reverse stamping, and also doing decals and doing all types of different techniques using the stampers, this is a must-have. It's $14.99 and so well worth its money. Now, it is big. It is very big, okay? It's not even showing you the whole entire mat. But I am going to go ahead. I might have to lift the lift the camera off so that you can really see how big this is. So just bear with me here. So as you see, this is the mat, and it is huge. Okay, and let me show you guys something here. This is my hand compared to the mat. Okay, and I hope that it is focusing. It is made out of a silicone base, and of course they made it so that it is acetone safe, and it is absolutely amazing. So they did an amazing job on how they mapped this out. What they did 5 fingers here and 5 fingers here to make your 10, of course, and then you have 3 different circles here. You have a small one, a medium, and a large. Okay, and if I'm to compare it, I'm going to just pull out just some stampers here. This is the Creative Shop stamper, and it really does come close to the middle one, or you can use it in the larger one, or even in the smaller one, but I'm just showing you by size kind of what they're close to. Okay, now the large one, I'm going to use that one there, but it is not as large, okay, as the circles, you can see. Okay, now what I've done is I prepped a lot of these spaces here with clear coat. As you can see, these already have clear coat, and actually all of the nails have clear coat. Now what I did, if your nails are not as long as how they show it here, what I did was I actually put clear coat on the base here, because if you have longer nails, mine's are pretty, maybe a little tiny bit longer than the nail there, not as wide, but I just put some there. So if your nails are very long, or you're trying to do maybe a longer decal, you can use that open space there in order to put make decals with. And then of course you have this entire open area here to play with. You have UberChic Beauty on the side, and you have here, and it says don't settle, make your nails UberChic. So amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this back. Okay, and hopefully it is focusing. I'm just sitting back down. What I'm gonna do is I've decided to use different stamper heads, and actually I'm gonna stamp images on all of the fingers so that you can kind of see how all of the stampers work. I really want to see if there's going to be any issues. I have so many different types of stampers, so I thought I would take some out and try them and see how they work, and also for you to get an idea on how this works as well. So let me show you the stampers that I'm going to be using. The first one is my Creative Shop stamper. I have it in a different base of what it comes with. These are the bug buckets that I found at the Dollar Tree. If you have not seen the video on this, I will link that down below as well. These are amazing. I love them. I absolutely use them for a lot of my stamper heads, okay? I'm also going to be using this one here that I received from MoU London. It is actually the sticky clear one that they have. And as you see on their little shot glass that it comes in, it has MoU London on the end. Okay, and the next one I'm going to use is the Bundle Monster one. The one is like a white rubber base, white soft rubber base. Okay. The next one I'm going to use is this one from Westonia, which is one of my favorites. I'm also going to use this one here, which is from Born Pretty store. Okay, I'm going to use my GP S stamper. Okay, and these are from Colombia, and they come in all different colors. This is the pink one, and I am going to use this one as well. I'm just kind of pushing it in there. Okay, and as you see, it is very squishy. Okay, I'm going to be using my Fab Your Nails stamper, jelly stamper, and this is the purple one. I'm going to use this rubber one, this red one here. This one is from AliExpress. I got this some time ago, very long time ago. I've had this for quite some time, and it works actually really, really well for decals. And I am going to be using, I'm sorry, I forgot to take it out. I'm going to be using, of course, my handy Conad, okay? So I'm going to be using all of them so that we can see how they work on the fingers. And then right here on the actual open area, I'm going to be stamping with my huge extra large stamper. As you see, it is very big, okay? And this one is going to use for the bigger image. I am going to use the new set from UberChic. This is set number 4 that was just released, and it comes like this, very well packaged, okay? And I'm just going to open it up so that we can take out these plates and start playing. Okay, now here are the 3. I'm going to use, I'll probably use this one here because it has a larger image. So does the first one, but I think I'll use just one plate. Okay, and I'm going to take off, of course, the blue film. Okay, I should not be using my nails, but I am using them as a tool. So I'm going to get my tweezers here to pull that paper back here. Okay. And if you have not tried UberChic's plates, they are amazing. I love the quality of the plates. I love the designs of their plates. They're just absolutely amazing. So as you see, this plate is absolutely gorgeous. I love this large image here. It's a heart. So it's not the complete heart, but you have almost like the other part of it attached to it on the side. So that's pretty cool. So you have all these really beautiful designs here. And I'm going to be using my Mundo de Uñas black stamping polish. Okay, and I'm going to be using my Creative Shop stamper card. Okay, and I'm going to try the Messy Mansion tool kit that they have, just to try it on one of the nails to see how it comes out. Okay, and then for the tools, in order to lift the decals, okay, I have these 3 here. I don't really want to put anything sharp because I don't want to mess up, you know, the silicone base of the mat. But you want to find ones that if you do, that they are, you know, soft enough that it won't, you know, harm the silicone base. So I have this one here as well, and one of my dotting tools. Because it's rounded, you'll be able to lift off the images. But I think I'm going to be using this one because it's rubber, and I know it won't harm the silicone. Okay, and The other thing that I wanted to go ahead and show you is, of course, I have my pure acetone, and this is 100% pure acetone. So I want to see, of course, if it is going to work on the mat. And I probably am going to use just regular white polish as well. And for what I used already on the nails and to the round circles, putting my clear coat, I used this one here. This one is by Sally Hansen by the Extreme Wear. And I like using this one because it's thick, but yet when you pull off the decals, it doesn't curl as much. You want to try to find a base that doesn't really tend to curve so much, so that you have the flexibility of, you know, putting it on the nail or so forth, so that it doesn't stays kind of flat. But I find this one works. There's a lot of other ones that work as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clear some of this stuff off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my Mundo de Uñas polish open, and again, I'm going to try a different stamper on each finger for these 5 fingers first. And I'm just going to start with a small image, which is this little cute little flower. And I'm going to try Fab Your Nails, and of course it picked up beautifully. And look at that. Just gorgeous. Okay, and I'm gonna try a larger image. Gonna try these like lines here, and they're very fine. I did not get that much polish on the whole image, but okay, this is, as you see, here's the image, and this is your Model Monster. And look at that, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna try these hearts right here. Love hearts. Okay. I'm gonna try my GPS here, or I forgot the name of it. Okay, this one did not pick up that well, but you can still see that they're hearts. Okay, I'm gonna move on to these two. I'm gonna use my Creative Shop stamper. This is a very bold image right here, so a lot of, look how that picked up, amazing, and stamped very well. Okay, I'm gonna try this one here because it's very intricate. And I'm gonna use my Moyu, and the Moyu stamper is very sticky, and it did pick up beautifully, and it stamped beautifully as well. Okay, so that was really good. The only one I did have an issue was with this one here, but I think maybe it's not prepped as well. So I definitely have to probably hit it with the little scrub, the little clean, Mr. Clean scrub, in order to take off some of the wax that's probably on the stamper, because I just got these. I haven't had them that long. But other than that, they really, really worked well. So I want to go ahead, and I didn't try all of them yet, but I want to go ahead and move over to these larger images over here. Okay, and I'm just going to move this a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to bring my plate over. I'm going to use my Creative Shop stamper for this one. And let's see, I'm going to use these beautiful flowers that are here. Okay, and pick up this image. Beautiful, look at that. And I'm going to use this smaller one here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to use my Bundle Monster. I'm going to go ahead and use that heart image. And I probably won't get all of it, just most of the image. But I want to show you how it picks up on the stamper, and then look at that. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to move across. I'm going to go to these other fingers over here. I'm also going to try this now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use I'm going to use this star right here. Okay. I want to use something that has really small image right here. Like this one here has like really small little, almost looks like lace actually. Okay. And for this, I want to use a very squishy type of stamper. So I think I'm going to use my Moyu so that it can get really through that template. So there it is right there. Let's see if this works. And I think it did. If I could pick it up without ruining the decal. So there it is. As you can see, there's the star. And of course, it's kind of hard because I have long fingernails, so it's hard to lift that off. Okay, we're gonna try another one here. We'll do the lines. We'll do the solid line there. It's kind of hard because I'm on top of all of that the clear coat. So we're gonna try. I was trying to keep it this way. Let's try that way. See what happens. Okay. I'm gonna use this image here. It has. Image I'm using has all these like lines on it. There's all those lines. I'm gonna just try it there. And there we go. I am loving this. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and show you the Westonian stamper, the rubber stamper, and I have the Born Pretty Store stamper to still show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move this so that you can see. Okay, so here are the next two nails. Okay, and again, I'm just going to pull a random image. There is a mess on this plate. Okay, I'm gonna try the rubber stamper. Okay, and no problem transferring. Again, besides that one stamper, and I don't think that it's anything with the silicone, the matte base, I think it has to do with the stamper itself. Okay, and then I'm going to use the one I got from Born Pretty Store. And it did transfer well. Okay, I'm going to do one more. If I find the empty image, okay, I have one right here. Look at this plate. It's like, it's a mess. Okay, I'm going to use my Westonian stamper. and it picked up beautifully and it transferred beautifully. So no issues. I'm really excited about how this transfers. Now, I'm going to just try to lift it off without putting a clear coat on top, just to see how it works. Okay. I have a bit of a mess here at the moment, but let's see. I'm going to attempt to pull the one with the star, and look at that. It just comes right off. And I'm going to use this here because it's already lifted up. That's not working. I need something better, tweezers. So I'm just going to take just regular tweezers because it's already lifted up to pick it up, and look at that. Amazing. And of course, that's where you can go ahead and put it on your nail. You can color it. You could do so many things. You can even color it on there and then, you know, put a top coat, lift it off. You can just go ahead. You don't have to put a top coat, as you can see, but it's much better probably to go ahead and put a top coat on there. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull a few more off so you can see. Let's pull off this flower here. Okay, it's lifted off, and it lifts off very easy. And there you go. Isn't that awesome? Oh my god, I'm so in love with this. I'm really in love with it. And once you start getting used to it and playing around with it more, it's just going to get easier and easier. And just being able to be really creative. So I'm going to go ahead and just move my mat. Sorry, I'm like, everything is falling. But it's okay. It's just easier to move the mat than it is to move the camera. So here's the more bigger images. And I'm going to go ahead and push this big one off. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think these round ones here, you gotta... I don't know if I went all the way around or not. Oh, there it goes. It came off in one beautiful piece. And as you see, that's why I like using this one here, because it comes off very soft and manageable so that you can really be able to play with it and bend it. It doesn't tighten up and roll up, so it's easier to place on the nail. Okay, and of course you would place it how you want. You can press. Some people put clear coat on their nails before they actually put their decal, or some of them just place it and put the top coat right on top. So it just depends. Okay, so I'm just going to lay that one down. I'm going to pull this one off. And let me tell you, UberChic did an amazing job. They have a video as well on their site that shows you how to use this as well, and use all different type of things. And again, you can so play with this. You can keep the image on there and color it before you go ahead and pull it off. So you can definitely really have fun with this. The other one that I want to go ahead and show you is I want to go ahead and use again the larger image, and I'm going to use my massive stamper here, and I'm just going to stamp it in the middle and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to use still my black Mundo de Uñas polish. And I want you guys to see this, so I'm probably going to do it this way here. Now, for bigger images like this, especially if you're going to transfer it on a big stamper, like that one that I have, you're going to have to really put enough polish to get on the whole image. So you definitely need to be, you have to put a lot of polish on the image itself. So I'm going to go ahead and look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's absolutely gorgeous, and it picked up beautifully. Okay, so no issues with this stamper. I had another stamper from that had the white silicone or rubber. It was horrible, just horrible. This one is a more silicone base, and it's amazing. Now let's see what happens. Now, as you see, it did not transfer, probably because I let it dry too long for talking. So here, you know, this is a really big stamper. So really, you can put a clear coat right on this as well. And you can color it, and you can pull off the image right from this stamper. So you can definitely use this as a, you know, decal stamper in order to go ahead and just use it that way. I'm going to go ahead and do it again because I really want to see if it transfers onto just the silicone. Now I might need to put a clear coat in order for it to adhere. So I want to go ahead and just try this again, and I'm just going to get some acetone, and I'm going to clean my image really quick. And as you see, I have got some polish on the mat, and I'm just going to simply clean it with acetone, and it comes right off. And probably, you know, it leaves that residue because you're messing with black, but you know, once you keep on cleaning it, it comes right, it does come off. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try it again. We're going to move fairly quickly on this to see if it transfers. Now I just want to see if it's going to transfer without having to put a clear coat on the actual mat. So again, I'm picking up the image. It picked up beautifully. And see that? No problem. So again, you don't have to put a clear coat. It automatically goes ahead and stamps beautifully. I'm so excited. Okay, and that was, I really didn't, you know, do a good job in scraping the polish off the image, but it went very well. And as you see, you can go ahead and color right on the image, or if you're kind of weary of doing that, you can go ahead and put a clear coat on top before you go ahead and stamp and color it or pull it off. So you want to go ahead and give it a nice layer. Okay, and then once you're ready, you can just go ahead and pull off whatever part of the image that you want. And you need to let it dry. From what I've seen in just, you know, doing the fingers, when I was using the clear coat, it took about 5 minutes, I would say, probably 5 to 6 minutes. But if you want to leave it longer, I would probably go to the extent of maybe 10 minutes to let it completely dry before you start stamping on it. And I really do hope you enjoyed this video. These plates are amazing, and I will go ahead again, as I said, leave all the information in the description box. And until the next one, bye guys!